Hello and welcome to the most recent energy update. In this video, I'm going to try and cram in all the information to share with you all at the moment and how the energy is affecting us and things to watch out for and how to navigate this energy best. So, my apologies, I haven't done a video in a little while. Currently been in my feelings and I've just been going through a lot. Energy has been super intense to the point I haven't even been able to feel like I can even share anything because the energy's been that intense. So I feel at the moment like there's a lot of tension in the air. We're in this month of Universal 11-2 month. 2 is that sacral chakra. It's all about healing relationships, within yourself and within others. And there is just so much going on energetically. We're also currently in a Mercury retrograde, Mercury being the planet that affects communication. And that was from the 21st of April, and that's for around 3 weeks. So again, during this time, communications can be a little bit more difficult or challenging. Delays, checking over paperwork or things, making sure they've been sent, maybe a few technological problems along the way. Mercury can be a bit of an intense time, and it can bring things back from the past to remind us or show us where we maybe need to work on or re-heal. So yes, we are also having so much on an energetic level on the planet taking place that I'm not sure if everyone is aware of. This is something I touch lightly on because it's not, I would say, so much an area of expertise. It's something I'm aware of, yes, but I feel for a lot of us it's more on sometimes a need to know basis, like how is it really going to affect you so much, and sometimes it's just not to overwhelm people with too much information, but just to give you a kind of brief overview, although there are loads of channels that will go way more into depth. But like with anything, I believe it's about balance, keeping yourself grounded, and just doing the best you can to live as healthily, naturally, and self-sustainably as possible. Now, with some of these solar storms and solar events that take place on Earth, they, of course, with us being energy, we're made of water and particles and atoms and flesh and water, they affect us. We feel the effects of these. So when they affect the magnetic energy around us and they affect Mother Earth, these things also affect our energy because we are energy. So some people, will be feeling a hit on this cognitively. So your ability to function, your mental well-being, sometimes I hear it from a lot of people and they don't always know how to manage or deal with the energy, or they're feeling things. They're finding themselves in states of being that maybe aren't them or don't align with how they believe they should be. For some people it can be very triggering. They might feel very short-tempered, might be getting a lot of fatigue, brain fog, depression, lethargy, impacts on their mood or their functioning. And that is a combination of these solar storms that are happening, the changes on Mother Earth, the impacts of the food or this chemical food and manipulation within the system on what we're consuming, radiation. It's such a big combination that has an effect on us, and it is so difficult to navigate being like a natural being in this kind of world that is becoming so unnatural, shall we say. So that's why I always recommend us just to ground and connect back to earth and nature wherever you are in the world, because that will help reconnect you to the basics. So if you do feel like you've been losing your mind a bit recently, or your mental health or certain challenges, or you're seeing that in patterns maybe of people around you, that is why. It's not just, if you ever find yourself sat there thinking, God, this is just me, why am I losing the plot? It's really not. I promise you, you're not alone. And what you're feeling is completely normal. Don't alienate yourself or make yourself feel worse for what you're feeling. Just have acceptance of those things, acknowledge them as they come up, and then try your best to work through them and know these things will shift and change, but it is very difficult to go through. So I'm just sending a lot of love and compassion out to people that may be feeling this energy. I have been myself. You guys, you're not alone. Please feel free to share in the comments again how this energy over the last couple of weeks and months has really been affecting you, because I think it helps us so much when we can hear from others how they're feeling, or if we've been feeling similar. So there's been a lot going on, guys. Like, I am being emotionally sensitive. I get it. Now, we're also just about to hit and go into the month of May, which in numerology is a universal 3 month. 3 being that number that governs our third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. This is a time of healing our egos. It's about creativity. You know, your inner child or the children in your life, diets, digestion, you know, our confidence. It all happens in that third area there. So that does govern your sense of yourself. So for a lot of us, we're going to be looking at what is the sense of ourself, our confidence, our personal power, our responsibilities, and ultimately our free will. Now, if you're not balanced in that area, you may feel low in your confidence, unmotivated, have lots of anxiety, insecurities, fatigue, a lot of these problems we've been talking about, liver, poor digestion, you know, issues in that digestive system. If you're also a life path 3 or you have strong 3 numerology, you will feel this. And depending on what element of the energy you're in, you'll either be feeling more balanced about it or you'll be feeling that underbalance of it. So it will show you where you have work to do. And if you don't have a sense of purpose, again, it's going to call you back into your responsibility. So it is a time to look at healing within that area. Okay. And that can be done through like sound healing, candlelight, flames, time around fire, meditating with that fire energy. Because if you're underbalanced in that area, you need that flame. You need something to light you up and give you your power. And yeah, energy healing again will be very powerful at this time. That is something I love doing, and I've loved having that done in the past when I've had it as well. So it's really that time, and look at ways you can channel again your creativity and put that out into the world. That will mean different things for different people. But really look at how you can be channeling that creativity, because again, the blocks happen when we're not channeling stuff through. And sometimes it's the fear, it's the lack of confidence that can stop us channeling things through. I've been saying it for a long time. I've got books to write. I've got things to do. But hey, I block myself. So as much as I love giving the advice and helping others, I wouldn't be human. I can't be perfect myself. Perfect doesn't exist. And hey, who wants to reach out or to have healing or guidance done from someone who's perfect? No, because then you're going to feel like, oh my God, they're going to judge me, and oh, they're going to think I'm this and that. Like, none of us are perfect. Everyone will always have work to do, but it's about empowering ourselves on our journeys to give us the best chance at that. Also in May coming up now, again, intense energies. God, I feel the weight of this on my chest when I'm telling you guys this. So we have the full moon lunar eclipse, another eclipse. We just had an eclipse not too long ago, which was mega like intense. So again, if you feel like this moon energy is affecting your energies, which it will for a lot of sensitive people, hold tight, because that's coming up around the 5th or the 6th of May, depending where you are in the world. That full moon time is that time to release, okay? Some people that met though at a full moon, they can feel more energized, but be careful as well, because as I always say, the moon expands, and so do at that time our emotions and our energy. So again, it can feel more triggering, you know, upsets or emotions or arguments. So just be careful with your words at that time, but look at releasing things that aren't serving you anymore, ways, habits, patterns, beliefs, people. So, you know, it's that time of year that is coming up again with the full moons. I love my full moons, but boy, they can be intense. Then hopefully around about the 14th, give or take a bit, Mercury will go direct again. So that should feel like a little bit of ease, but there's always that shadow period with a Mercury retrograde. So we'll still watch out for that. Then we have a new moon solar eclipse around the 19th or 20th. Again, this has really been a lot eclipse-wise at the moment. So guys, it's going to be intense. So on that note, really look at ways you can like detox, clean out, you know, eating habits or behavioral habits or lifestyle habits that are no longer serving you or not for your highest good. Set your intentions, write them out, call upon your spirit team for help and guidance. Seek out things, you know, like energy healing and things that can also help you. If you want more information on that from myself, you can email me, thelarawayoflife@gmail.com, or drop a message in the comments. I'll get back to you. They are certain things you can do: connecting back with nature, grounding, exercise, having creative outlets and energy points, ways to express yourself, dancing, exercise, reading, writing, art, building, gardening. You know, there's so many things to express that energy, but it's about keeping a healthy balance. Because even if someone, you know, ate the healthiest and, you know, believed they lived in the healthiest way, if they don't deal with the inner stuff, you know, you're going to counteract all that other work, because that inner stuff, if you don't deal with it, will still find a physical manifestation out of you, you know? So we really have to work on that, I think, is just doing our healing. And I think this universal 3-month that's coming back up will reconnect people back to that, their personal power and their confidence and their journey, and where are you going in your life. And if you're not sure, again, sometimes that's a perfect time to get things like a reading done or guidance from someone spiritually that you trust, and that can sometimes really give you that push or that guidance needed in that moment. Again, if you're in that 3 energy, you have that as your life path, maybe this month coming up will be a good time for you to get help and seek guidance too, along with all your life path 7s, spiritual seekers and teachers out there. Because this is your time this year. We're in a universal 7 year, so you guys are going to be in the spotlight. I've already been doing quite a few readings for the number 7s this year, actually, and it's incredible. Like, so many of them are on this unique journey, and I've been encouraged by a few of them that I need to do some more videos. So guys, I hear you, and I am coming back with more content and help for you all. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Look forward to hearing from you all. Take care.